Hello everyone, this is Yoko. On this channel, I feel that information about what is happening in China is often not correctly conveyed to countries other than China, so I will be disseminating the information I have gathered in English. I'm getting information from multiple media, so I'd be happy if you could comment on the content of the video. Also, my native language is not English, so I use an AI speaker to create the voice to convey the information correctly. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and support us. This time, we will introduce a mysterious incident related to China in the United States. I would like to introduce a story involving these mystery elements. Mysterious, but a real event. Mysterious Chinese biolab. The story has been heavily covered by Indian media on YouTube. Introduce the location of the incident. It's a place called Reedley, California. Reedley is located in the interior of California, halfway between Los Angeles and San Francisco. This place has the feel of a suburban residential area. A facility in Reedley is in question. You can see this facility on Street View. From the road, it looks like a normal building. However, it turned out that the hose outside the building had been installed illegally. Local authorities began an investigation in March of this year. During the investigation, it became clear that there was a large amount of hazardous materials stored in this facility. Various experts, including a toxicology expert and a health department expert, jointly conducted a survey of the building. As a result, it is reported that a large amount of laboratory equipment, experimental mice, tissues such as blood, and a large amount of documents sent from China were discovered. In other words, although you can't tell from the outside, this building was an illegal biolab. Biological experiments were conducted here. By the way, the company that operated this facility is Chinese based on the name of the representative and the situation. It seems that a Chinese company was conducting biological experiments here, but this company is illegal. The operating company was a biotech company operating in Nevada. It is a biochemical company, but it seems that it is a company without a business license in California. In the first place, doing business is illegal. And various other permits are required to operate a facility that conducts such biological experiments. A large number of mice have been found in this facility, but these mice must not be disposed of without permission. I had to ask a company with a special license to dispose of it, but I didn't follow the procedure. The authorities seem to be investigating from that angle, but the conclusion is that the biolab was operated without obtaining the necessary permits. And it happened by accident. If outdoor hoses weren't illegal, there wouldn't have been an investigation. By the way, the management company claims that the items stored in this facility were not owned by their company, but belonged to another company that has already disappeared. The Chinese company in question had already lent money to the company, which had already gone bankrupt, so they claimed that the ownership had been transferred to the current company along with the bankruptcy, and that the goods had been stored in the building. However, authorities are questioning company officials about how to dispose of medical waste, as it may be illegal to dispose of it. However, the company's claim is dubious because only vague answers are returned as answers from the company. In the first place, I was running an illegal laboratory, so I can't expect you to tell everything honestly about the investigation of the authorities. I think there is no doubt that this illegal laboratory was mainly operated by a Chinese company. It's a coincidence that this incident was discovered, so there may be many other similar cases. Several projects seem to have been carried out in this laboratory, and it is very likely that they were working with pathogens that infect humans. A dangerous experiment may be secretly conducted by a Chinese company, and there may be other facilities. From an American point of view, it is a big problem because there are risks in the United States that have not been assumed until now. And from here, I can only guess, but there may be a social common sense in the United States that when a company conducts biological experiments, there is no company that does anything without permission. Therefore, if a company does not intend to comply with the law from the beginning, it may be difficult to detect or regulate. An exchange of emails between local authorities and representatives of the Chinese company appears to be asking for clarification. I wonder if such a gentle response would be fine, but it may have been out of scope for the U.S. side to expect that a company that would ignore the law and operate an experimental facility would appear. Perhaps in the United States, I think that the rules will be updated more and more according to the current situation. After all, there are people who do illegal acts without hesitation, even if it is called the law or the initiative of the local government. And if you succeed, the information will be passed on to your friends, so you can do the same thing more and more. Laws are meaningless without severe penalties for those who won't listen to what they say is illegal. Permitting illegal acts has a bad effect on law-abiding people. If you make money by doing illegal acts, you will lose if you follow the law. For example, if a company that makes fraudulent claims for insurance has more sales, there is a possibility that companies that do not make fraudulent claims will lose out in competition and go bankrupt. If you follow the rules, you are losing money. So if there are no strict penalties for companies that engage in illegal activities, we will have a strange society. In the United States, the discovery that biological experiments were being conducted illegally is attracting attention. The full picture has not yet been revealed, but the fact that there are people who are systematically dealing with pathogens that are infectious without permission is a major national security problem. It's not widely reported now, but I think it's a story that has the potential to become a big problem if other laboratories that are doing similar things are found. That's all for now. See you next time.